I think it's worth having a brief discussion about the difficulty of this game and the difficulty that we're playing on, right? Because if any of you have seen my Jedi Survivor series, you'll know we played through that whole game on Jedi Master. So why do we want to play that game on Jedi Master but we want to play this game on normal mode? Like, what's the logic there? And for me, it's very much around like the intended feel of the game, like the intended vibe of the game, right? Jedi Survivor is intended to be a Dark Souls-like experience, yeah? And this is, of course, setting aside any debate about like game difficulty and whether playing on story mode is really playing the game and whatever. That's a really boring debate. But understanding the intention of how the game is supposed to make you feel, or at least your own interpretation of that, your own interpretation of how you are choosing to extract fun from the game, I think is very important. And this game, for me at least, is far more about the movement and the flow that you're able to achieve than it is a Dark Souls, a Souls-like experience. And that sets it apart from a game like Hollow Knight, which is more like a Souls-like experience. So playing Hollow Knight on a harder difficulty, to me, somewhat makes sense. So yeah, playing Hollow Knight, which is sort of intended as a Souls-like experience, the game has a very different vibe to the way that I choose to extract enjoyment out of this game, which is not as a Souls-like. For a start, it doesn't have a lot of the trappings of a Souls-like, right? And in terms of making this game more difficult, okay, it'll make you die a lot easier, but if most of the challenge in this game is a platforming challenge, then really the benefit of turning up the difficulty is fairly marginal, in my opinion.